Yeah, he's the tallest guy on the fish sticks for sure. When you look out in the crowd, you know exactly which one Eli Hurst is. And he's got the velo to back that up. As we said, 93-mile-per-hour fastball. He's got a really good arsenal of pitches.
The DubSea Fish Sticks, fresh off their 2025 PIL championship, starting their defense of that title tonight here in the season opener. And Vanderbilt commit Eli Hurst get things started a little up and in for ball one. First batter of the season. Here's the payoff up and in. So a nice at bat and a runner on for the A's. Again, 89 strikeouts across 51 2/3. As he checks back to Weintraub, Weintraub didn't get the arm out, and he is out at first base. Good heads-up play from Eli Hurst there to get the first out of the inning.
Unassuming at first, but Weintraub, like you said, he just didn't put his hand on the base. And the tag is in time from Bartholomé, and there's one out. That's a huge out for the Fish Sticks early.
And that one zipped in there, swung on and missed for strike three. First strikeout of the summer for Eli Hurst. Now here's the 0-2 and strike three. Ryan Long looks at Eli Hurst's second strikeout of the inning, and he comes away unscathed. Today's fan batter, the first of the 2026 season for the Fish Sticks.
He looks scared, in a word.
I think I would be too.
Yeah, he just looks very worried.
Champion is laughing at the pitcher's mound. This is not something he expected, but here we go. The 0-0 to Owen Murray. And he was a tad late on that one for strike one.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, like you said, Champion's a good pitcher. This is kind of just a tough break for him.
And here's the 0-1. Wow, there we go. Slipped on the turf but made contact.
It took everything, but he fouled that one off. 0-2, I mean, let's see if he has a two-strike approach here. He's definitely towards the back of the box.
We thinking fastball? There it is, another foul ball.
Stays alive, but, you know, he's going to have to time it up. He's still way late on that fastball.
You know what? Owen Murray's probably getting one more pitch than he thought he would this at-bat. Here's another 0-2, and that's strike three. But a great effort nonetheless. And he waits for that off speed and punches it through the infield for the first hit of the season here at the Friar. This one's hit hard towards left center field. And a great catch at the track by Weintraub. Boy, everyone in the stadium thought that was going out of the first inning unscathed. Again, well hit towards center field. But Weintraub, a great play to make the catch. Sika Saito. And he rips a fastball up the middle. And that'll be a base hit. First hit of the night for the A's, and Saito is aboard. 1-0-2. Hurst looking to shake off Saito at first base. And that fastball in there and swung on for strike three. Allen has been there and has shown since high school. This one's hit well towards Saito, bobbles it and fires it to first. But Webb was off the bag, and so Sonoy is aboard.
Really good play by Saito to hang with it, but the throw just a little bit too far to the left. Webb with a nice stretch. But the ruling is that his foot came off the bag. Let's get another look at this. Oh, for sure. Yeah, his foot raised off the bag, and then he did.
Sonoy takes off, hit and run scenario, and Sonoy slides in safely. And he's going for three. A little bit of an errant throw there from Long. And Sonoy is on third base with one out. And here's the 1-2, swung on and missed for strike three. So two straight strikeouts to get out of the trouble for Jack Champion. Sophomore season at Eastside Catholic. Yeah. That fastball hit towards the outfield, little awkward distance, but Gullard comes in and makes the grab for out number two.
That's just.
Here's the 0-2 and swung on and missed for strike three. Here's the 2-2, another off speed up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Hellner hustling home from second, and he will stand up for the first run of the season for the Fish Sticks. And Alex Hamada, a nice piece of hitting to drive him in.
Yeah, great job by Hamada to stay alive and even be in that position in the first place. And then he just shoots one right up the middle. Like we said, he's not really looking to put the ball over the fence. Just a singles hitter, and he does just that right up the middle. Now look out for him to maybe make up some ground on the base pass.
A long battle that lasted 8 pitches, and there he is taking off first pitch. It was a good throw from Long behind the dish, but Hamada will be in safely at second base for Nathan Burke. Here's the payoff. Long gets a piece of it, and that'll score a run. A nice piece of hitting from Ryan Long. Long at bat, and he plates the A's first run. 2-2 goes back to Webb. It's a close play, and he's out. Heads up play from Nathan Burke for the third out of the inning. But the A's tack on their first run to tie things up here at the Friar.
The second pickoff in 4 innings for the Fish Sticks. We saw him working on
3-1 ripped towards the gap in left field, and Rylan Gollard is aboard for the first time this summer. And there he goes, Gollard gunning for 2, a great throw from Long, and he's out at second base. Oh, for Champion to get out of the trouble that Sonoy was presenting at third base. And this one's ripped towards the left center field gap, hit well, and gone! Our first greaser of the season, and it's courtesy of Gavin George.
When it went off the bat, you knew it had a chance, and some courtesy jogs out from left field and center field, but that ball just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. It had the right sound off the bat, and Jack Champion, you know, that's the second time this inning where he's given the Fish Sticks just a pretty center-cut fastball, and George does exactly what he's supposed to. Not really a huge swing either, a pretty laid-back swing given how far it went.
Take another look, and it got out in a hurry.
And then almost cleared 2 fences out there.
And out in front of that off speed again for strike 3. But not before a 2-out rally by the Fish Sticks, and a 2-run home run from Gavin George gives the Sticks a 3-1 lead here in the Friar. Now a runner on third with 1 out. This one's hit hard towards left center field, but right at Weintraub. And Watson will score easily. A nice piece of hitting from Bartholomew, and the Fish Sticks take a 4-1 lead. Bases. And in a first and third situation, gotta think Oswald's maybe thinking about swiping second. And there he goes. And this one's crushed towards left field, and one hops the wall. Halverson will score easily. Oswald got the head start. He's coming home. The throw bobbled by Hellner, and Weintraub to third. A 2-run double for Daniel Weintraub is now a 4-3 ball game.
Weintraub gets the pitch he wants and just ropes it down the left field line. Oswald already with the head start. He was gunning for a second, and he turns that into a play at the plate. It was a pretty good relay out from left field, but Hellner just can't handle the hop, and Oswald will score. Nathan Burke heads out of this game. Fish Sticks still lead, but Washington starting to move the pieces a little bit.
The box. And Weintraub's going for home, and he mistimed it. And now the A's are calling for a balk from Hawthorne Moody. Well, this is an interesting situation. Weintraub just took off for home and never stopped.
He was gunned the whole way, too. Hawthorne Moody really didn't do anything different from what he usually would on a normal first pitch fastball. Hellner heads up play, applies the tag. We'll see if we have a look at pitching motion. Athletics arguing against the block. Oh,
definitely.
So he definitely did do something differently from his normal pitching motion.
That
did
not look legal.
That Weintraub was heading home and just steps off the rubber and guns it home. If he was in the pitching motion, that should be a balk and the run should score.
Here's another look.
So he starts right there.
He starts his windup and then just steps off.
And the run scores, yes.
That's the right call.
Up first in the bottom of the 7th.
Von Lowe waiting on deck. As Galen lays down a bunt, and this is beautifully done. So Galen showing off that speed and the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 7th.
And there's that speed. I mean, first of all, that's a perfect bunt, just right down the third base line, and Cruz Payne not nearly quick enough to get it. And by the time Payne had it in his hand, there was no.
2 on, nobody out. Hellner showing bunt. Another beautiful bunt. We'll see if the throw is in time, and just barely got him. Here's the 2-2. And that'll get the job done. Cruz Payne can't field the ball at third, and that'll score Cade Galen. Von Lowe smartly staying at second base, and the Fish Sticks regain the lead.
With Galen's speed, it would have scored the run regardless, but Eisenhut just places it right where the fielders can't really make an easy play on it, and Payne just tries to do too much in too little time. Eisenhut finds his way to first. Fish Sticks back in front.
Still first and second. Scored Isaac Watson. First pitch, double play territory. To second with no throw to first. So that'll score Von Lowe on the fielder's choice, and a 6-4 lead now for the Fish Sticks. Down 6-4 here in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, there we are. Yes.
Those are some beautiful cleats. The custom Jordan with the Fish Sticks logo. That is not something you see often. The 0-1 turned on and through Beckett Turnbow's glove. Tate is coming home. The throw mishandled by Evan Hellner. And another run comes in for the A's. They just will not go away.
What a throw by Jackson Dule out from left field.
And Zach Hampson took a ride in the boat to the mound. The designated closer for this Fish Sticks squad, a veteran on this team, a veteran at Linfield University. We highlighted him in the opening, but a stellar 2.23 ERA and .99 WHIP over 21 appearances last year for Linfield.
Yeah, there's only one guy from last year's team that finished all PIL and came back for the 2026 season, and you are looking at him, Zach Hampson. 2026 honors in the NWC, so he knows how to handle this.
And in there for strike 3, Tyler Long, a rough day at the plate, his 4th strikeout, and Hampson, quick work for out number 1. Last at bat. And there's a fastball right on the corner for strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Zach Hampson, and the Fish Sticks are 1 out away. The season opener.
I think he'll go fastball here. Webb's looked at that off-speed 2 times in a row.
Hampson delivers the 1-2, swung on and missed. And the throw to first as the Fish Sticks secure their first win of the summer in defense of their 2025 PIL championship.
Man, Zach Hampson just mowed down 2, 3, 4 in the Washington A's lineup, and the Fish Sticks withstand a really pesky performance from the Athletics. Just really smart baseball from the purple and white all night, but in the end, the Fish Sticks are able to get out of here with a win.
It was Eli Hurst, the Vanderbilt commit, who came out and fired 3 scoreless innings. Gavin George, the stick of the game tonight, he had that 2-run blast back in the 4th inning that put the Fish Sticks up for good. And again, this is a great way to start out their title defense this season.